Peace reflection. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ami, and this is the 3%. We have some things to get into today, y'all, okay? I hope everyone is well. Peace to the guys and goddesses, okay? Peace, peace. So, let's get into some things, y'all. I got the jitters, okay? I'm excited about this message. Don't know where this message is going. However, I do know where it's going at the same time. Oh, and I'm noticing that my new plant is growing. Ashe. So automatically I'm hearing fire. I'm feeling fire. My throat, literally, it just started. I feel like there's fire in my throat. But no, I didn't burn my throat from this coffee. It's like, that is so crazy. It's like right here, I'm feeling this like fire sensation. All right, let's go ahead and get into the message. So, yesterday night, I'm chilling. I'm like, Source, what is the message, okay? So, I go to pull for the cards, and Uranus comes out again, right? And those of you guys that do watch my videos frequently, you notice that Uranus has been coming out a lot here lately. And I didn't take the time to really dive into it. You feel me? So last night I did some research, okay? And Uranus is associated with Capricorn, okay? Uranus also is the 7th planet, okay? We are in year 7. Everything is synchronicities. Everything is aligned, okay? Nothing is by accident. There's no such thing. So I have some notes here. I got a lot of notes. So we're in year 7, okay? So that's symbolic to Uranus. So we could say that we are in the time of Uranus, okay? Ashe? So Capricorn, Uranus, I started doing some more further research, right? So I ended up finding out Uranus is father or the father of Cronus. And I'm like, Cronus came out in the reading here recently, you know, a couple times. So I'm like, Crone, okay, let me research what Crone is. What is this Crone blood type or this Crone family, or, you know, what is it? You feel me? So I started digging, I started researching, and it's associated with Cronus, which is Cronus, okay? But the Cronus that comes out in my deck is Cronus. So I'm like, okay, Cronus. What is the etymology of this word? What is trying to come through? What is Uranus trying to say? What Orisha is connected with Uranus? My mind just started, you know what I'm saying? Everything is connected. So y'all, listen. Cronus was a Titan, okay? Return of the Titans. Ashe. Cronus was a Titan, the leader and god of time. So he was the leader of the Titans and the god of time. Okay, this is Greek mythology. Ashe. So I'm like, okay, this is Greek. We know that the Greeks, everything stole, you know, the Greeks stole from Kemet. So the etymology has to be in Kemet. Like the root of this has to be in Kemet, right? So I'm like, okay, who is Cronus in Kemet? Ashe. So I ended up coming across Eshu, the messenger god. Okay, you could also look at him as Hermes, I guess, in what Greek mythical mythology. Eshu, he's the guard, so to speak, the messenger between the heavens and the earth. Okay, the spiritual realm and the physical realm. Okay, he sends messages through the dimensions, Ashe, the dimensions within the heavens and the earth. Okay, so we have a message from Eshu. He says that he has returned. Eshu has returned to give us the messages, Ashe. So I'm like, wow, that's so beautiful. Like everything tied together. Okay, so Eshu is contacting me, Uranus, Eshu, okay? Eshu governs Uranus, contacting me to deliver this message, Ashe. So I said, okay, what is the message? I began to have a conversation with the spirit of Eshu. And this is what has been revealed to me. So mercy came out, okay? There is a small window of mercy for us, okay? We're behind. We're behind, okay? We're like 11 years behind, Ashe. That's what has been told to me. We are like 11 years behind. And I'm not sure exactly what that means in its entirety. You feel me? So we're going to get into some things. I also have 2 cards that I was guided to. And this is you guys write this down and do some research on this particular mythical god. T-S-A-B-T-A. T-S-A-B-T-A. Sabta, I think. This says clarity. Okay? Screenshot that if y'all need to. This says clarity. Okay? So as soon as I seen that, I'm like, clarity. Okay, gaining clarity over who we are. And then you see this. Eshu has a cane as well, if I'm not mistaken. You feel me? And this is the scales. Eshu. So he's like, boom, here I am. So he's here to bring clarity. So that's what we're going to get into. We are literally going to see what Eshu has to say for us right here today, right now. I do have some channel messages from him, but we're going to let him speak today, Ashe. I also want to talk about life path numbers, okay? So, please don't let me forget, Eshu. Please don't let me forget. Memory comes out, okay? So, and this is Mami Wata, okay? So this is water memory. Somebody, when they get into water, they enter into the abyss, so to speak, into this trance-like state, into this portal. Like the water is a portal for you, and you receive messages in the bathtub, in the shower. Guess what? You're not alone. I do the same thing. Y'all, this is a time literally of awakening. I know that is redundant, but listen, overstand. Things are being revealed to you, like being smacked and thrown at you almost like, psh, oh my God, I got superpowers type of thing. Like in the movies, you know, when they first started realizing they have superpowers, that is the energy that is going on right now, okay? When I tell you, my powers have been heightened and I'm realizing other powers that I have. And a lot of my powers are associated to these messages that's channeled on here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all smash that like button if you haven't already, okay? Peace to the motherfucking gods, okay? Astral projection, okay? This is 144,000 symptoms. If you are having these symptoms, if you've been experiencing anything that I'm going to go through on the sheet of paper, you are the 144,000, and this is the initiation process. Okay? You're being contacted. Literally. You have to pay attention to the signs. Okay? Eshu, the Most High, everybody on the spiritual realm is literally, they're screaming at us. Okay? I just seen a mirror. Like they're screaming at us through this mirror, but we can't hear them. You feel me? Not paying attention to the signs. All right. This is that video. All right. This is that sign. I'm gonna need you to tap all the way the fuck in. If they ain't with it, them people should be cut off by now. I'm not even about to speak on that shit. Like, your spirit guides is getting tired. Ashe, let's continue. My energy is a little harsh today, y'all. I am justice, my eye, okay? I'm not here for your emotions. And this is like a reading, like we're getting chin checked, but in a good way. Like this ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I apologize in advance for my tone at any point of this reading. All right? So tapping back into the messages from Eshu. Astral projection. So these are the symptoms. Astral projection. If you've been leaving out of your physical body, if you're able to see yourself laying down at night, you've been doing that, and going to different people's houses and being shown these things, and you feel like it's a dream, it's really happening. Okay? Like, there's no veil anymore. Like, it's sheer. Like, there ain't no cotton, there ain't no thick, trying to see through. The blinds are open. Like, we're in the door. Like, we're the dimensions. Earth, I just heard Earth isn't dense, is as dense as it was. Like, it's the vibratory rate is lifting. Okay, like with the scales of my yacht, it's coming to a balance. You feel me? That heart and that feather, Ashe. So, in relative with the heart and the feather with the scales, that's what's happening with the dimensions right now, like with the spiritual realm and the physical realm. You guys remember those giants that were caught on camera from multiple people's phones that were walking in the sky and stuff? I think it was in China, Beijing, or somewhere like that. Yeah. Okay. So that's what's happening right now. Like, we're literally able to, we're peeling the blinds and shit back, and we've peeled through a lot of curtains, basically, is what I'm saying. And now we're coming to that sheerness of the veil, to where it's like you can literally just, and you're exposed, and we're in there. You feel me? So we also have dream catcher. I don't mean dream catcher over your bed. I mean, you are the dream catcher. Whoever this resonates with, you're able to literally, like, if you spend a certain amount of time with someone, you're able to channel not only their thoughts, but their dreams. Like, literally, like channel, but you're not taking their spirit, but you know how to channel in on people's souls and like their soul memory. I just heard too, like, you are very, very connected. We are a very strong group of people. All right. Superpowers are real. All those superhero movies, The Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man, all this shit is about us. It's about us. Okay? It's about us. Ashe? Excuse me. We also have telekinesis. So you're able to read people's mind. I also have mind reader on here too right after this. So you can read people's mind, but you can jump in their mind and alter their thoughts. Like, you're able to, it's deeper than manipulation, y'all. That's just surface. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you're a great manipulator. You're a master manipulator, Ashe. And I'm not feeling this. You don't have a negative connotation. I just heard a negative entity attached to that. You're not meaning no harm. This is just, you're able to do this shit. You make shit happen. Like, you're able to manipulate the elements and make them work for you. The people, and make them do as you will. But for the most, it's for their benefit. You feel me? I'm not feeling any ill heartness at all. Y'all just bear with me. I'm just going through the list, right? You're able to alter and manipulate people's thoughts, but like on a scientific, metaphysical, spiritual level. Like, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to, like, you literally think it. And like, when you look in people, like, you look at their souls. Like, I have this ability too. Like, when I see people, it's like, like that old teleprompter, like that old noise. I just heard that, like a fax machine, like that old fax. I know I'm sounding crazy, y'all. I just sound like a dolphin, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that old fax, that noise, like all that, all them fucking codes and all that. Like, that's what happens. And we're able to read you from the inside out. Literally, your emotions, your trauma, your childhood, what makes you happy, what might trigger you. And it's scary, and you're feeling overwhelmed and feeling like you have to stay stuck in the house. Source is curating and creating this bubble around you of protection, because you need that. You're needed on this earth plane. You've been sent here. We have been sent here as the 144,000. If you've been experiencing any of these symptoms, to wake the people up. You're not crazy. These are gifts, okay? It's time to hone in on these gifts. It's time to meditate. It's time to write and ask these different entities. Basically, what I'm saying is getting connected to which Orisha you identify with. It's time. As she was saying, it's time. Like, we are the Orishas, but we don't understand which one we connect to. You feel me? Me, I'm Mayat, okay? And we're all collectively all these Orishas, okay? But we're gonna get into the birth chart. Like, birth chart, knowing who you are, knowing all these things will help, okay? All these things will help, all right? So Capricorn, make sure you guys do some studying, okay? Because you guys came out specifically. Capricorn is associated with Eshu. You are the messenger god, okay? Ashe. So let me keep going on. Y'all are powerful. Like, we are waking up. Like, I'm happy. Like, we are tapped the fuck in. At the rate we're going, the American corporation is over. The dun dun. The sun dun. Still, where we came up in London. The dun dun. It's done. It's over. Ashe. Ashe. So we have my reader. We also have hands. If you are a tarot reader, if you've been studying tarot, if your intuition is crazy heightened, if you have this sense of clairvoyance where you can read somebody off the drop of a hat, get into the tarot. Start your channel. Okay, this is your sign. This is the message for you today. This is the sign. No more playing. No more locked doors. Okay, Ashe. Hand shaking. So, like, there's some people whose hands are shaking or like vibrating in odd moments, okay? Or like you could be driving in the car and like feel this like static, like, or like, I can't explain it. This static like in your ear, or like this static in your hand, like a over bolt of electricity. Like you're overly charged. You have more electricity than the average person. And it's like Reiki. Like, you can feel different energies, even like in the cars that's coming around you. Like, you are so powerful. Like, it's crazy. Like, you're more stronger than the car, I just heard. Like, we could power and generate shit off of just our own hands. You have the power to do that. You feel me? And like, the energy of the world is too much. Like, so our hands start shaking and shit because we're picking up on all of these different energies. Now, you have to learn how to use that gift. Like that, like, you have the ability to Dragon Ball Z a motherfucker, like real life. Like, take the energy and like pull it back and shift it to how you want. Like, we have that ability. You have that ability. If you feel like you've been connecting, like moving things, you've been working on that shit, start revealing your gifts. This is time. I just heard Moses, then I heard walking on water. I don't know what that's about. If you have the ability to separate some motherfucking water, I'm gonna need you to come the fuck forth. You can send messages in the water too if you have this ability. There's a word for that. I can't, but you're able to manipulate matter, manipulate the elements, literally. Like, we are tapped in, y'all. Crown tingling. I talked about this a while back. I've been experiencing this as well. It is possible that if you have any of these symptoms, that you've been contacted by extraterrestrials in your sleep. And they've been working on you, monitoring you and working on you. Putting codes and information inside of you, tweaking you, taking information out. So that's why you can't think the way you used to. Like, you're forgetting who you were. Like, literally having to remind yourself, like memories and shit, like, oh yeah, I did go through that. You're getting the realms mixed up. Literally living in 2 different time zones. Also, seeing stuff on the corner of your eye. Like, the veil is so thin, y'all. Like, when you feel like you're seeing something you're seeing a small little glimpse that this small little part of your eye, not even your retina, and this has nothing to do with your retina, I just heard. Like, we are so powerful. This small little slit in our eye on the side, we're able to see just that small little bit into that spiritual realm. This shit is crazy. Like, Men in Black, y'all go watch Men in Black. All right, go watch all of these movies. Just start, anytime you want to watch a movie from now on, let it be something extraterrestrial. Let it be something more so towards the end times, or like sci-fi and fantasy type shit. That's where we're gonna start picking up more of those messages, okay, intuitively. All right. The ancestors are in the movies too. Like, I just heard that for whatever reason. So, random rapid heart flutters, okay, like, again, picking up on energy, like, and this isn't painful heart flutters. Like, it's like you'll walk into a Panera Bread and your hands will start shaking and like your heart will just flutter real quick. But it stops when you come out of there. It's because you're picking up on the energies, okay? It's also something about health. Like, you're able to, like, diagnose and see if what people are sick with. Like, we're literally tapping into the God senses, into the God power. The shit that they suppressed for thousands of years here, with all these chemicals, all these things, we're vibrating so high, going up so high, elevating so fast, high. It's like we're on fire. Like, we're dying to this flesh. All the chemical warfare and everything that they've done to keep us suppressed, it no longer works. This is why they came up with this plague too, Ashe. Come through, Source. I feel overly excited, like I want to cry, you know, like, man, this is a beautiful feeling. So, there's mercy on your sins. There's no such thing as a sin. You are God. You are the generator, operator, destroyer, dispenser. Okay? Ashe. So, we should not be scared of our powers anymore. I'm sorry, I'm channeling so much. Like, honestly, my mind is like kind of getting scrambled right now. Let's go ahead and pull from the Mythical Goddess deck to tap deeper into this Eshu energy and see what messages he has for us. And then I don't want to take up too much time and forget about this life path. I'm feeling led to show you guys how to find your life path number. Someone like just needs extra help and find, what is my purpose? You know, you go so long with living up to everybody else's likes and what they want for you. You know what I'm saying? Their interests and hobbies, that you forget who you are. You feel me? And I'm here to help you. Ashe. Eshu, what other messages do you have for us? You're not crazy. These are symptoms, y'all. You've been chosen. You've been chosen. If this reading has resonated with you thus far, please smash that like button. It is not letting me go past these cards. So, Yemiya. Again, Yemiya coming through. She's still controlling the waters, okay? She's still manipulating these waters for us. These natural disasters are signs from her that she is holding up on her end of the bargain. We need to hold up on our end of the bargain, I'm hearing. So Eshu says that Yemiya is still holding up on her end of the bargain. We need to hold up on our end of the bargain by getting clarity of these emotions and quit the job. I keep hearing, like, leave the job. Like, I keep seeing Eshu do this. Like, leave the job. Like, leave that shit. We should be in community at this point to where we shouldn't even have to. You shouldn't be fearing being out on your ass. That shouldn't even be a thought in your head, because when you think it, you've already put that it's going to happen. Oh my God, Eshu is very blunt. Like he's like ha 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 ha. Like whoa. Okay, all right. Okay. Look, he's making me straighten the fuck up. Like okay. So yeah, he ain't coming to play. He's like this is on us. Like everything that we're doing. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing him. Ace realization. He's coming through to help you realize, once again, for the last time, who the fuck you are. Ashe, initiation. You've been initiated. Also, marks on your body, y'all. I've been getting my ass whooped. I've been in war in the spiritual realm. I've had cuts on my face, cuts on my neck, but they'll be gone. Just like that. Like, hold on. What? If you've experienced that too, please, if any of this connects with you, please hit that like button and leave a comment down in the comment section. Please, like I know I'm not the only, this is hitting home, okay? We are the superheroes. We are spirits having a human experience. Our vibratory rate fell so low. We became so dense, so connected to the physical. Like that's how we're physical anyways. We didn't start off this way. I'm really channeling right now. Like it was really some mythical, beautiful fairy, Aladdin, fucking Peter Pan type mystical. This was like a mystical world of goblins and fairies and leprechauns and giants and these, like, this was literally like, this was Shrek, Ashe. And like we even, like, don't get me wrong, melanin is a blessing and a curse altogether. You see that just in the everyday life. What the fuck? They fear us so much, hate us so much, but worship the fuck out of us because we are the gods, right? Melanin is chaos. It's, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we were cursed by melanin, but it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. And I feel like that's what they were trying to show in Shrek. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm trying to say? My mind kind of went blank, but wow, they would curse you to love you, I just heard. They love to hate us. They fear us so much, y'all. We're here. We're here. Okay, we have the High Priestess. All right, stepping into your High Priestess mode. This is the initiation process. Channeling and getting all these gifts. So no, you're not crazy. This is your gift. You are the Reiki master. You are the shaman. You are the witch. You are the High Priestess. You are the master tarot. Period. We are the leprechauns. We're descendants of these people that they talk about. The primordial spirits, the primordial beings. You notice in Shrek how he looked different from everybody else. Lord Farquaad and all these different folks. Okay? Please go watch that movie. That movie is very symbolic, okay? Ace realization, High Priestess, y'all. Cycles, 8. Again, 8. We're in year 7. We're coming up on year 8. There's a message here in next year. All this emotional shit, this is the spirit of Yemaya. The spirit of Yemaya needs to be complete by year 8. Ashe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, Eshu. Thank you, Eshu, for coming with this strong-ass message. Thank you. And thank you so much to the spirit of Goddess Yemaya, too, for coming through and fucking some shit up to bring realization, ace realization, in memory, in this beautiful cycle. This corporation has to crumble physically. It has to come down. It's one nation. under this falsified God that they've created and slapped different faces on it to identify with those group of people in that particular region of the world. The great goddesses have spoken, and they're sick of this shit. This shit has to end. This is a cycle. We're just blessed enough and cursed enough all at the same time to be alive in this time. Okay? Our memory is coming into fruition. Tap into those gifts. This shit is not demonic, and you're not crazy, and you are not alone. Next year, we need to be having conversations about actually coming together, like physically. We need to actually be supporting one another's businesses, Ashe, okay? Spreading this magical knowledge and applying that. We need to be applying it by year 8. So this is the year of messages, information, Ashe. Okay, I just heard we're handling it. We got to do our part. They're handling everything that they need to handle. We have to trust. We have to have trust with Source. Everything is being handled right now in the spiritual realm. All right? Do your part. Child consciousness. Get back into that creativity, that spark. A kid is free. A kid is true freedom. They don't care what people think. They're open, and my son, he's very like he'll jump up and kick his legs, and he's free to be himself. You know what I'm saying? Kids aren't put into a box till they're taught about these different boxes and labels and things like that. A kid is blunt. A kid is honest. A kid is always in creativity. Nothing sounds crazy to a child. A child is always willing and ready to learn. Okay? Willing to be the student. Okay? That's a studious time. Elementary, learning the elements. Get back into your childlike state. That's a forever state. Okay? Getting into that childlike state is getting into the elements. Creativity is the elements. Ashe. This is beautiful. Y'all, let me go ahead and thank you so much, Eshu. I appreciate you. Thank you to my spirit guides, angels of protections, ancestors for coming through with a beautiful message. So y'all, I want to talk real quick about life path numbers. Some people might be wondering, what is my life path number? What am I here for? Or, what's my life path? What am I here for? What is my purpose? Okay. A great way of finding that out is finding out your life path number. Now, look up your chart online. Okay. I think astrology.com, you can do your chart on there. And there's a couple other ones as well, but just to throw that one out there, that's a good starting point. Look up your sign, study your sign. These things really do matter. Astrology tells you a lot about yourself. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't need astrology to know of yourself, but it for damn sure helps, okay? For real. It'll help you to bump your head less, okay? On some real shit. Our ancestors knew the science of the stars, astrology, and how symbolic it was over your life and who you are and your purpose, etc. So, don't shun these things away. Let me continue. So, I just randomly put a birthday on here. So, it ended up coming out to life path number 4. Okay, life path number 4 is all about logic. Okay, life path number 4 is great with finances. They're great with thinking things through, thinking strategically, practically. You lead with logic. You could be a great lawyer. anything that has to do with like really putting the pieces together and like thinking thoroughly on a drop of a hat, you know, like a good builder, stuff like this, you feel me? So architect, I'm good with numbers, structure, order, logic. I say teachers. So listen, I came up with the birthday 04/29/1995. So that would be very ironic and beautiful if that really is your birthday. But so we have 04/29/1995 on here, right? So we've been taught 0 to quintillion. I don't know. The only numbers that really matter is 0 to 9, right? That's it. 10, that's made up. 11, that's made up. 12, blah, 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 that's all. It all goes back. It all repeats itself. You know, it goes back to ones and zeros all the way up to 9. It just keeps going, right? So 0 through 9, that is the numbers that we're working with, okay? So anyway, so we have 04, which is January, February, March, April. January, February, March, April. Yeah, April, okay. Y'all don't laugh at me. So we got April 29th, 1995. Okay, so we're going to figure out if you were born April 29th, 1995, what is my life path number? Okay, so this is how you would do it. And write this out, y'all, so I can have an idea, okay? We have 04, so that's really 0 plus 4. We have 29, which is 2 plus 9. And we have 1995, which if you put a split in the middle of 1995, that's really 10 plus 4, right? So, I'm sorry, that's really 10 plus 14, right? Because 1 plus 9 is 10, and 9 plus 5 is 14. Ashe, we get that? So, we really have 0 plus 4, 2 plus 9, and 10 plus 14. Ashe? To break those numbers down, we just add those numbers together, okay, side by side. And on the 1995 one, you know, your 4-digit number, you split those down in the middle and add those two up together. Ashe? So once we do that, 0 plus 4 is 4. 2 plus 9 is 11. So 11 is really 2 because it's 1 plus 1. Any 2-digit number, you have to make it a single-digit number. There's no such thing as a 2-digit number. You get it? So it only goes up to 9. So if we have 2 plus 9 and that comes to 11, it's really 2, okay? So we have 4 plus 2 plus 10 plus 14. Again, we're going to add those numbers together. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. So we really have 4 plus 3 plus 6. We're going to add 1 and the 5 together to get 6. I know I'm losing some of y'all, but if you've written it down, you're following exactly what I'm saying, okay? So you remember we had the 4 plus 11 plus the 1 and the 5. Simplifying that comes to 4 plus 3 plus 6. Ashe? So if we simplify 4 plus 3 plus 6, we end up getting 4 plus 9, right? Which 4 plus 9 is 13. What do we know about 2-digit numbers? There's no such thing. So we're going to add that 1 and that 3 together, and you get 4. Life path number 4. That's how you break down your life path number. Now, I know that was like, I mean, what? So I'm going to do one more. Okay, I'm feeling led to do one more. So let's do 02. Let's do 02, 15, 1983. So this is February 15th, 1983. Okay, so we have 0 plus 2. And let me put the camera down just so you can just see me working. You feel me? We got 0 plus 2, which is 2. We're going to put a plus sign where that slash is. Ashe. 15, which is really 1 plus 5, right? Because there's no such thing as a double number. That's 6. right? We're going to put a plus sign. 1983. So we're going to put a slash in the middle, okay? Because if there's no such thing as 2-digit number, there's definitely no such thing as a 4-digit number, right? So we're going to simplify that. And that turns into 1 plus 9. 1 plus 9 is 10. Then we also have 8 plus 3, which is what, 11? Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. So let's go ahead and simplify this. Since we have 2 plus 6, right? Automatically, we know that's going to be 8. So let's go ahead and get that out the way, right? So we have our 8 over here. We're going to put that plus sign. Ashe. So we have 10 and 11. Again, double numbers. We have to make those singular. Ashe. So let's go ahead and make that happen. 1 plus 0, 1. Plus again, 11. Double number. That's going to be 2. 1 plus 1, right? So we got 8. Now we got to simplify it even more, right? 8 plus 1 plus 2. So now we can do, boom, 1 plus 2. That's 3. Plus 8. Boom, we got 11 again, right? We can't do that. So what? 11? 11 is really 2. 1 plus 1. So if you were born February 15th, 1983, your life path number is 2. Ashe? So hopefully you guys got that math. I know that it could be a little like what at first because you're literally reprogramming your mind. Guess what? I just reprogrammed you. So reprogramming is not bad, okay? You have to change your way of thinking. Everything that we've been taught is backwards. Everything is a lie. They even used to write from right to left back in the day. So we need to just get back connected. Start learning these codes again. Also, I'm jumping like way past. I'm jumping like 15 years ahead, but we're going to have like a secret language again. We need to be working towards that. I wanted to throw that in there. There needs to be ways that we need to communicate with each other, whether it's, I just heard pictorial, in a picture form, you know, an animated form, however, but it's going to come a time, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm channeling. We got a lot that's going to be happening, okay? Like, baby. So, we got 11 years. We got 11 years. In 11 years, we need to have multiple plots of land. Teachers, tribes actually together, Black civilizations. It's time. It's time. Period. Period. And guess what? I'm one of the people that's going to do it. I'm one of the people that's going to do it. Everything is all about frequency with me, not necessarily race, okay? But I'm going to let this be known that I'm doing this for my people, period. Okay? So if I'm not here to coddle my people's emotions, I definitely don't want to hear shit about a European coming to me feeling some type of way because they don't feel accepted into this society. And I'm just being real as fuck with that. You feel me? I love all people. I love all people. I am all people. I understand that. You feel me? But yeah, this is for the melanated people. I'm going to be very clear on that, okay? I'm not kissing nobody's ass. And I don't expect you to kiss my ass, okay? This paradigm shift had to happen. And it is what it is. So I love you, my beautiful people. Let me go ahead and leave off with some closing advice. Get it together. Cut them no good ass, bum ass niggas off. Them no good coochie stinking ass bitches. If you gotta tell her to wash her cooch, she's a dud. She's a bop. She's a bop. We can't take bops with us. Okay, God? All right? I'm sick of these succubus ass Cardi B makeup fucking, you know what I'm saying? These motherfucking Elevator bitches. Conveyor belt bitches. Microwave bitches. You know what I'm saying? Quick, fast, and in a hurry bitches. They're taking your energy. Sex magic is very powerful. Tap in, especially if you are a couple, a divination couple that are both into the occult, into the arts. Ashe. Nurturance. Wheel of Fortune. We got good luck coming, y'all. We got good abundance. Keep nurturing yourself and nurture the planet. Mama wants us to, we need to get some groups together and start cleaning up too. We need to do that more. There needs to be more of us doing it. I'm channeling that someone's been thinking about getting something like that together for this summer. Make it happen. Ashe. Also going out and actually feeding the homeless, like doing it on your own will, like no clout, no none of that. Carrots and celery and, you know, little ranch cups or whatever. Make it all by yourself. Like, be very sustainable with this. Make cute little sandwiches and put messages in these bags that you're giving out. Okay, promote your business. I'm hearing that the the homeless has more of a reach than us folks that think that we're doing something. Ashe. Think of new ways to expand your business. I know for me, I'm going to be putting a stand out in my front yard. Y'all gotta move in like 60 days, okay? And I'm gonna be selling jewelry and different stuff like that. And I'm also gonna make some different goodies and treats and sell those outside. Little treats for the dogs as well. My block is very prone for people walking their dogs. So thinking outside of, but I can't talk. Ooh. Ooh. Hustle mentality. You don't need a fucking job. You don't need a 9-to-5. If you have a 9-to-5, you're a slave. Period. If you don't like the fact that I just call you a slave, stop being a fucking slave, nigga. Get off your lazy ass. Stop being codependent and get this money. Okay? Some of us been waiting for an excuse to leave this funky ass motherfucking job. Why would you work? I'm not even gonna go there. The secrets of the moon are no longer secrets, I just heard. Mama's revealing herself. Tap the fuck in or don't. Chrome visionary. Again, the spirit of Eshu coming back out again. Thank you, Eshu. Illusions. If you're still under the cloud of illusions to fuck with you. Damn. Chrome transmutation. I want to clarify this transmutation. Chrome transmutation. What are signs of that? Because this is the Phoenix rising. You remember I said I'm sensing a lot of fire. I've been feeling fire sensation. Go with the flow. We have pig. We also have Saturn. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. I know Saturn is all about love, okay? Love frequency. Ascension. I'm shaking. We are ascending. Chrome transmutation. Ascension. These are signs of ascension. Again, going back to the piece of paper. Astral projection. Dream catcher. Telekinesis. Mind reader. Handshaking, vibrating around certain people. Crown tingles. Random rapid heart flutters, okay? These are all signs that you are a part, not only of the 144,000, but specifically the Crone bloodline. And Eshu is the messenger letting you know. Ashe. You may be psychic. Kinetic powers. Again, telekinesis. Reading people's minds, being able to manipulate people's mind. We have the power as chieftess, as chief. We're connected. We have the power to, whatever we say goes. I just heard. Whatever we think and we speak, especially us melanated queens, it's happening right now. Be very careful. Be very careful. Also be careful with the fibers that you're wearing too. Hand wash your clothes, I just heard. Ashe. Mayat, the spirit of Mayat is coming through. Justice upon the earth plane. So this is harsh as well, but again, I'm not into morality. You feel me? There's going to be a lot of people dying this year. And everything's for a reason. That's what I'm going to say. Okay? Everything's for a reason. A lot of businessmen being exposed. There's also going to be some type of strike in Cairo, Egypt. I don't know if this is like a strike of people, like a strike, something with the government strike, or if there's going to be like a strike of lightning. But I just heard that. We also have Sun and Anunnaki return. Papa Legba, there's a ritual. We could talk about this. I'm going to do a video on this, okay? I'm going to do a video on this. Medium, yes. Tap in, y'all. Tap in, okay? Tap in. Melancholy. It's over. The time is over. The time is over. The time is over of playing sleep. Now, motherfuckers ain't fake woke them, but they playing sleep. Like, oh, let me play sleep. Like, get your ass up. Your ancestors said, get your ass up. It ain't even wet over here. The fuck? Fucking Ezel mentality. Get rid of it. I'm sick of it. Your ancestors is saying. Ashe, felon is sitting on the top of it. Shadow work. How much longer are you going to keep putting off the shadow work? Y'all, we are in year 7. Year 8. Let me calm down. I'm getting passionate. I'm channeling Mommy Wata at this time. Okay, Goddess Yemiya. We're handling everything that we need to do on this side. I don't want to hear no more excuses. Get it together or shut the fuck up. Your shadow will save you, and instead you keep running away from that shit. Either be a bitch and keep wallowing in your motherfucking sorrows, or get the fuck up and do something about your happiness. Ashe? Time and time again, these people have shown you, fuck you. So motherfuck them. Some of these people are dying this year. I need you to understand. Dying of the disease that they've called. Dying at the stones that they've thrown you. Like, literally, the people are dropping dead because of what they've done to the chosen. And all this happened in Mercury's retrograde. Ashe. Medusa, justified rage. This is what Source is doing right now. This is the spirit of Yemiya, Mami Wata, Oya, the storms, the hurricanes, the striking of bolts, Zeus, all this shit. Okay? I love y'all. Work with the elements. You've been called. Okay? I'm irritated because I love you. Okay? This is passion. I promise. I am a shadow worker. I am good at triggering your motherfucking ass so you can wake up into your motherfucking divinity. I'm not here to pussyfoot around with you, play around with you, coddle your feelings. If you're an older woman, I know the older women, I feel it. Y'all don't like me cursing. To hell, then find another channel. Get that morality shit, throw that shit out the window. Okay? Period. I'm also hearing something about the sacral chakra, okay? We need to fuck a little bit more. That is how we're going to put things out into the ether too. The sex magic is like, it's not the most powerful magic, but it's the creme. The cream, you get it? The creme de la creme. And if you're a creamer, that's like concentrated amniotic fluid. That's like baby. Sperm rituals, all these things. It's time. I hope that this reading resonated, y'all. I really do. I hope that this did not just go over your head. All right? You're not crazy. No more lower self. No more excuses. Your ancestors don't want to hear your friends. None of these people. Your spirit guides, your spiritual leaders in the physical realm, the people that you're relying on, like that you vent to and things. They don't want to hear not a goddamn thing more about what these people done to you, okay? We want to hear solutions. We're giving you the solutions, and it's time to take heed, okay? I love you all. Papa Legba. I'm going to keep this out. There's a ritual, and I think that I'm going to do this ritual on my own tonight. And then, yeah, we're going to talk about this later in the week. I'm going to leave this out on my desk so I don't forget. Actually, let me go ahead and tell you guys and then I'm going to get out of here, okay? So, no, I'm gonna do what I said. Yeah, no, I'm ending this video here. We're at the 55-minute mark. I think this is the perfect place to end. I love you all. If you guys would like a personal reading, you can do so by hitting me up via Instagram at Ami_Ami. I also have natural skincare oils and soaps on sale at this time. Ugly and organic skincare for us, by us. That's the name of my company. So please go over to Instagram and support your girl. Also, before I go real quick, I want to say something about frankincense. Now, this is my oil, okay? This is my frankincense oil from my company. I don't have the label on here because this is my personal bottle, but frankincense helps center you, okay? You can burn this on your stove, especially in meditation or a long day, you're frustrated. Great aromatherapy. It helps literally center your chakras. You can rub this, use this as a blessing oil. I use this as an oil for when I do my readings too, to bless your chakras, to cleanse your chakras, to purify them and bring you back to a balanced state, okay? You always hear about frankincense and myrrh. You know, our ancestors are always talking about that. Frankincense is that deal, okay? Frankincense also helps channel in abundance. Study in on frankincense, but I love to just put some on my hand and do some concentrated breathing. It's beautiful, okay? My oil right now is $8, okay? You get 3 of these little bottles or you get one of my super mega bottles, okay? It's 10.2 ounces. So yeah, y'all, come support your girl. I love you all. Peace and blessings to you all. And yeah, don't forget who you are. You're motherfucking God. And keep in mind that the energy that you give into the spiritual realm with doing these spells and these rituals and praying and asking for all these things, you're going to get what you put out. So if you're asking and calling upon spirits and you're not doing anything in the physical realm to make these things happen, you're just sitting in the house, you're literally not doing anything. If you're a streamer or, a lot of your work is online, you're not going online, you're making excuses for yourself, but you got your vices, your liquor, your wine, or whatever you like, your pills or whatever it is, you slacking. And, I don't see why, if we're doing that, we should be rewarded. You feel me? So make sure that everything that you're doing is not in vain. You've worked very, very hard. I love you. Peace to the gods. And I will see you all soon.